Okay, so now that we've arrived in Amh Araeng Part 2, let's go ahead and speak with Thancred. And we'll go ahead and take on his level 76 main story quest entitled Free Trade. Thancred is gazing with interest at the nearby village. And by that, he means over here. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing. Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. So, let's head on in. Yeah, thankfully we don't have to go all the way around. We can just drop in. Try and stay behind the iguana. And we are our way into town. The town of Garrick is where we are. And so we'll speak with the board known as Zun Zun to continue on. You sell? No, you are no merchants, but then why do I know your face? Oh, I remember! You spent 4 but gold! How did you know? Such a coin purse cracking! You are already a legend among more traders! You are a traveling merchant then. Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course! Anything for valued customers! This place is Garrick. Before the flood it was home to many miners. After not so many. Now none. So Master Gen bought the village, made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case you must all be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Nabaath Areng ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding Nabaath Areng. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Oh no! But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps you ask, they tell for free, even to friends of our best customer. Well, that's good to know. Also, I'm starting to sweat really crazy over here. Which I don't know why, it's 10 PM. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. Yeah, it's like after 10 PM this should not be happening to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and start asking the locals what they know. See if there's anyone we can speak with, and Sul will start us off. Oh, that is a surprise. Not many bound for Nabaath Areng these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the Hills of Amber. It is locked behind a gate, however. I assume that they will have kept it from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being of much use. You take down information regarding the trolley on a wrinkled piece of parchment before stuffing it unceremoniously back into your bag. Alright. And then we got Gone over here. Well, I don't want my voice to get drowned out by a fan there, Elizabeth. For Nabaath Areng, airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. The Almorans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you. I don't think so. Yeah, though it seems somewhat superfluous to do so, you dutifully make note of Gon's words. Yeah, I guess he sympathizes with them in a way. Which I don't know honestly why he would. And finally, Will over here. You wish to go to Nabaath Areng. There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs. It was built for those who had left something behind that they wished to retrieve. Now there is nothing left and no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt that its rusted wires would bear your weight. You hastily take down a memo regarding the gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. Alright, let's go back over to Thancred. Ah, Shinji, I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabaath Areng. The Umoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though, their army is definitely in Amh Araeng, there have been no sightings of Umorans in all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alistair's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? Well, you can read this stuff, but I don't think it's going to help you out. So these are our options. Well, what do you think? Yeah, we can try the gondola, maybe die, but hey, can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Vatri, obviously, or gate aside, the trolley seems the most feasible. It does seem to be the least risky of our options, and I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zun can offer some insight. Don't know why him, but okay. And with that, a new set of quests opens up, but we are going to leave these for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll leave the side quest for tomorrow because, yeah, I want to move on to where there's an Aetheryte because right now we are nowhere near one. So let's go ahead and speak with Zun to take on the next level 76 quest entitled The Trolley Problem. Zun is eyeing you with curiosity. Oh, valued customers, were the other mode of help? To some extent. Of a fashion, they told us of a trolley that runs to Nabaath Areng at least. But am I correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when we first asked? Yes, the gate you see, it is impassable. Before there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. So what are we gonna do? I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Biran Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time, if anyone knows what happened to the Talos. It would be them. Thank you, you've been a great help. Yeah, at least we got that out of them. We're off to Mount Biran then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. And so away we go. Yeah, and he wishes us well too. And so away we go. Okay, we want to go this way. So now we're leaving town. Moving our way past the iguanas. But yeah, you'll notice that when we first came in, there was a series of train tracks over there. And so, yeah, that's our first sight of them. And an Amh iguana decides he wants to say hello. Yeah. That's not the kind of welcoming party I want. Yeah, you turn it right back around, buddy. Alright, let's get over to Thancred. No, Thancred. Yeah, everyone else always wants to take priority over the person I need to speak to. The scale of the chalk is impressive, I'll give them that. Now we only need follow it until we come to the mines. Alright, let's go. So yeah, now we're not only going to be dealing with Amh iguanas, we're also going to be dealing with ovims, which are basically these, well, I don't know what you would call those. Yeah, they're like ghosts, basically, are what they are. And we also have Force Rakos, which are these freaky birds. Yeah, we've seen ghosts before in Thanlin as well, another desert area. But ultimately, we like to try and stay as much as possible out of the line of sight. Especially as we arrive at the mines themselves and see that there are gnomes and coyotes gonna chase anything and everything that they see. Alright, and Thancred's standing out in the middle of the tracks, too. Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zunzun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mines proper caught Orienge's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. You want to check the various spots in and around here. Starting with this iron rail, which we can see has been partially upheaved. Flecks of rust adorn the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to be able to trolley without issue, provided someone can push them down. Yeah, there's also a lookout over there, but it's going to be a hard time to get that thing. Yeah, don't think I don't notice you there, Wiley. Yeah, if you want to get beat up like when you're trying to catch the Roadrunner, then I won't stop you. Yeah, if you want it that bad. Yeah, we'll show you. And down you go. Yeah, Coyote, Animalus Deadus. Yeah. Coyote, why do you say we take this fight into a bar and have ourselves a good old-fashioned bar brawl? Because, yeah, there's this conspicuous cup here, and I need to wet my whistle. So, yeah, you and I are having a Wild West showdown inside of a bar, sir. And I have to say that things are not looking all that good for you. Then again, they would have been looking a lot better if you had just left me alone. So now I have to finish you off. Just like that. Now let's help ourselves to this cup. The cup is slightly warm and a fair amount of tea steeped over long if the colors and indication remains within. Yeah, he learned a lesson he won't soon forget. And yeah, I know those are train wheels, but they almost look like it almost looks like a barbell. I think there's something up here we can find. Maybe, hopefully, possibly, if at all. Because I'd like to stay away from the ugly gnomes if I can. Or anything else for that matter. Well, we can help ourselves to this Aether Current. Yeah, we couldn't view it from above, so let's go down below. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I know you're just chomping at the bit there, gnome. Yeah, you're not like the Travelocity gnome. Yeah, you're not gonna tell me about the best rates on hotels. Alright, keep looking. Yeah, keep looking and walk right into another coyote. Sure. And then into a gnome. Yeah, where is this last thing? It's over here, hiding in the car. And we're assessing the car itself. Yeah, back away. So let's go ahead and check out the car. The benches within suggest that this must have been a passenger car. Odd enough, though it is clearly old, it appears to be well maintained. Yeah, coyotes are not done with us. Nor should we expect them to be, and there's a gnome. Alright, gnome. I'm trying to do everything in my power not to fight you, but you are giving me little recourse. Remember, you brought this on yourself. Yeah, you brought this on yourself and you have no one but yourself to blame. Alright, there we go. Ah, Shinji, what hast thou discerned? Well, here's what we can tell you. I see. Indeed, thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. And so, sometime later, ample evidence of recent maintenance, and lukewarm tea besides. Yeah, still gotta deal with the animals though. The levers for switching the trucks looked like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. And so, yeah, it's these things. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source. Nor doth appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here suggest a considerable number were once in operation. And so, alas, this specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through our gates. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou were somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. And so, we might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. So what's on your mind? Let us ask them then what it is, shall we? What do you mean, no? Shinji, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses on the northwestern side of the tracks. Alright then. Well, to you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Yeah, who's spying on us? Off we go then. Yeah, let's find them and take them out. You get past you. Try and somehow get past some of the rest of you. Yeah, there's a gnome, there's a coyote. And we're approaching another one. Try and take the low route if we can. Yeah, it looks like someone else has already found our suspicious man. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight him. Yeah, this is who we need to fight then. Let's take him out. Oh, wow. We found his ghost. Wicked, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here, of that I'm sure. Yeah. And so now his ghost will fight us. Down we go. What am I? Do you really want to know the answer to that question? Yeah, like, it is virtually impossible with all the enemies so clustered together to not pull aggro on something. Alright, so... yeah, now that we've found two culprits, let's speak with them. Yeah, who do you think you are? Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? Were not the brigands two come to take what isn't ours? Do we honestly look like we need to steal? What, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd, we're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look well. Yeah, you're looking at us like... you don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all this way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. And why would you do this exactly? Oh, Tharf, I have an idea. What if once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her 2 most loyal servants sworn to follow her unto world's end. On their journey, they met a sorcerer as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. Both ridiculous theories. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I am a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Not now, Urianger. Yeah, Thancred's not down with us either. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabaath Areng. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again... The trolley? The trolley? And then, you should have led with thought. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. Yeah, that's only turned, didn't it? We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jeryk and Thuff at your service. Yeah, you're certainly jerks, alright. Technically I'm a miner and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little need in transport these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again will make my heart soar, mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, if there's anything we could do to assist you, we could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you like. We'll introduce you. Okay then. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right, it looks like you'll be following us back to Twine then. And so we'll take our experience skill, plus our level 76 chest piece. Yeah, probably ample compensation for dealing with us with the way that they did. So let's go ahead and open this up. So we have critical hit and direct hit rates against critical hit and determination. Yeah, and therein lies the rub, doesn't it? Alright, yeah, I need to move some stuff aside here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and place that in the armory chest. And we'll move on to speak with Thaf and take on the level 76 main story quest entitled Rust and Ruin. Thaf is ready to guide you to Twine, where you might meet the mysterious Magnus. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though, you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd have come out by now. Yeah, about that. You think he'll be alright? Well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You go on ahead, Thaf. Alright, looks like it'll just be you lot and me then. Try not to let anything take your bite out of you on the way out of the railyard. Oh, you were? Well, this area of Amh Araeng already is like the Wild West, so not surprising now we'll be rolling over train tracks, pretty much doing the exact same thing. And no, we do not want to go down there, at least not yet. Also, we're leaving that behind. Is he below the tracks? I mean, he can't be below the tracks. Ugh. Where did he go? You know, these two are taking care of things for me. Yeah, what are you doing over here? Damn that Smalls. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done about it now though. I pointed your overeager companions in the right direction and they've gone ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally we'd walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more a perilous route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. No, I suppose not. So yeah, we want to continue on then. So we'll go ahead and zigzag through here. Trying to avoid you guys. Thaf, you are in the worst position imaginable. Thankfully, the Billy turned away. Wait a minute, I think I hear something. Yeah, you don't think it's the thing behind you? Oh, that's something alright, run! What are we running from? Yeah, it's just Wiley, but still. And thankfully we didn't catch the anger of the Billy. There we go. And continue. See how we'll cross on over. Then we'll find him again. Yeah, now this time we have to save him from these things. Now, right over here, you two. Now, take this. Yeah, give everything we got here. Go for it. And he's down. Yeah, this time we have to save you. Sorry about that. I'll admit I didn't expect this suit to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine though, so we should make it without further incident. Let's hope not. Alright, let's go. Yeah, and as we come around the corner, we see an Amh Araeng. Thank goodness. Yeah, excuse this debattage. We're not in the mood right now. Yeah, Thaf, I'll speak with you in a moment. Let's attune to this. There we go. Alright, back over to Thaf. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the truck. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was at the heart of town back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines, for that matter. The only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go. Or so they say. That should give you some indication as to what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Alright. Well, that's encouraging, but I still don't see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. Also, how did you get a wind-up realm? Yeah, that's interesting. Ah, Magnus. At last we meet. Hello there, sir. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Oh, the four of you? Wicked what, if you're going to bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. Yeah, he's clearly drunk. Yeah, what's going on here? Methinks this one is deep in his cups. Me too. Me thinks the same way. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabaath Areng, so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabaath Areng, not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabaath Areng. I must. So you've set your hearts on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabaath Areng. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No, I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. Yeah, he's made his point perfectly clear. We'll speak outside. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna get a straight answer from a drunk. But yeah, there it is, that thing I was talking about earlier where I said that likes are disappearing from my streams. It just happened. Like, I had 6 earlier, and now it's down to 3. I don't know why that's happening. Let's speak with Manphilia to complete this quest. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak. And he's right, but I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. So we'll go ahead and take our experience in Gil, and so we're actually going to leave things here for this evening. So with our presence now at an Aetherite and knowing that there are side quests back over in Garrick, we can now go back there tomorrow morning and resume stuff over there. But yeah, as far as things are concerned, we've moved on now to the second half of Amh Araeng, and now it's just a matter of trying to get Magnus to stop being a drunk and convince him to start the trolley running again. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to accomplish that. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers live. I'll see you guys again back here tomorrow morning as we try and get Magnus out of his drunken stupor. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Nabaath Areng saying take care, and I'll see you soon.